Today we're going to show you how to get rid of some of this funky green stuff that you might be getting between the glass and the rubber seal on some of your bigger washers. In this particular case, it's a 30-pound washer, but it can happen to 40s, 50s, anything where you've got a movable gasket on the inside. It can build up in there. And then also we're going to show you the most disgusting stuff on some of your bigger washers where maybe you don't have a moving gasket. So let's first handle this part down here. So what you need is just basically a bottle of your favorite spritz stuff, just as long as whatever it is not alcohol based, because you do not want it to affect and shrink the rubber seal at all. And then from there, take a rag with water, wipe everything down. If you've got some soap on it, that's even better. And then take a flat edge paint stick, a scraper, anything that you want. And what I like to do is wrap a wet rag around it. And then what you can do is you pry up this edge of the seal and put this underneath the edge. That edge should pry up just with just your fingers or something. It's not going to be that super tight. And then go all around with that flat edge and your rag with whatever spray stuff for soap and water works great. And just go around, we'll go around the front here so you can see, and just get that stuff scrubbed out. And when you pull out, what you'll see is a bunch of gunk. And after a couple of passes, you should see that that part is all now taken care of on the inside. And then you get the outside with, once again, your favorite spraying stuff. And if you need a little toothbrush to get into the cracks and crevices around the glass, that part's okay too. Make sure your toothbrush has some wetness on it, once again, of whatever it is that you want to clean with. And then wipe all of that off with your wet rag. And there you go. Much, much better than what it was when you started. Get the inside of your glass too. There you go. Now this stuff is old buildup from old soap, dirt, things like that, hair, whatever it is. And it takes a little bit more to get it off. But basically do the same thing. Take your flat edge and just start by giving a little scrape. Now these particular seals, some of them you can get underneath and some of them you can't, depending on the model and the seal and the door and that kind of stuff. So yours will vary, but you'll get the idea. Look at all that. And this is generally, it happens even in the best of places where you got stuff that just, it's clean all the time, but if it's heavy, high use, you've just got to watch this build up. So first off, get all of that off. And as you can see, I mean, the rest of the machine is gorgeous. But just like I say, it's just stuff that builds up over time. And then from there, you take your wet rag. Once again, I start with soap and water because there's usually, this takes a little bit more scrubbing to get the stuff off. But you will notice a big difference in how the door closes. You'll notice a big difference on how clean it is, and you'll notice a big difference. Your customers should also notice a difference, at least subtly. They might not even realize it. But who looks at this part? Not a lot of people, but sometimes you see it out of the corner of your eye. So better to get it, take care of it. That way, no matter who looks at it, it's always clean, doesn't smell, and the door closes nicely. You gotta get that all the way around the whole door. And that's how you clean all that gunk off your door seals.